So John Wall is out with a torn MCL for pretty much the rest of the season. We're not going to rush him back, definitely. That does not look good for our season, and I think our season is probably over. Our starting point guard is out, we had our starting shooting guard out for a while, and we just have a complete lack of depth. And we're struggling to win anyway, so I guess we'll just have to have a good draft pick this year, because I do not see us winning or even getting close to making the playoffs. So we hop into this game against the Celtics, and it goes alright for the first quarter, but like I said, fatigue and stuff starts to settle in the second quarter, and our guys get tired and we just can't make shots, and it's also Boston, so that doesn't help at all. We need more depth. That is the thing that I really want to target this offseason, and I think we need to completely rework our offense and dismantle the playbook. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't been comfortable with any of the plays that I've run. Whenever I do run a play, it messes up or doesn't go as planned, and sometimes that is my fault, and sometimes it takes too long for the play to come out and we end up having to chuck up some stupid shot with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. I think we also need to work on our inside presence, because even with Dwight Howard and Dwayne Dedmon, we're still giving up a lot of rebounds and a lot of points in the paint. I like our perimeter defense, and I think our perimeter offense is fine too, because we have people like John Wall, Bradley Beal, Austin Rivers, Satoransky, and Troy Brown Jr. Those are all decent defenders. Bradley Beal probably needs the most improvement in terms of defense out of that group. And we have a lot of good three-point shooters as well. I would like John Wall and Bradley Beal to be the main ball handlers, while Troy Brown Jr., I want him to develop his three-point shot and maybe get a little better at defense and work on his ball handling as well, so maybe he can become a ball handler as well when John Wall and Bradley Beal are not on the court. Satoransky will also be a ball handler. I think we need everybody to be able to handle the ball at least a little bit, because I want to have a pick and roll heavy offense, and if somebody doesn't have handles and they try to drive in and lose the ball, that's not going to help us at all. So we'll have a few ball handlers next season. Then I want to use our wings mainly for defense and three-point shooting. So Otto Porter and Austin Rivers are probably going to be our 3-and-D kind of guys. They already have pretty decent defense and pretty decent offense as well. Otto Porter is good at threes, and he could use a little improvement on perimeter defense. The same could be said for Austin Rivers, though. We might even have to look into trading some of them, because I know Otto Porter is getting paid $24 million a year or something like that, and I don't know if we can deal with that contract. So maybe if we package Otto Porter and a future first or something like that, we could go for maybe an established star already. I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen, and I don't even know if that's possible, but I think if we could get a big man for a deal like that, we could sign cheap depth in the offseason anyway. And I think we're going to target somebody like Justice Wiseman in this year's draft, because we need more pick and roll partners for all of our ball handlers. We currently have Dwight Howard and Dwayne Dedmon, but I think we need some more targets. Our depth at the big man spot is really lackluster. I don't know if you count Jeff Green as a big man, but he's not used in the pick and roll all that much, but he can be when necessary. We just need general depth in all of our positions, because our guys get tired in the second quarter of games because we don't have enough players that have minutes. See, if we just get a little more depth, and they don't even have to play that much. They can play 10-15 minutes a game just to give our starters a rest. I think that will already give us a better chance of winning. I also think we need to fill the holes in our inside defense. I know we have Dwight Howard and Dwayne Dedmon, but we still give up so many points in the paint, and our guys get blown by. Some of that is, of course, my fault playing 2K, and then some of it is just our bad defense. I think our perimeter defense is fine, as well as our perimeter offense. We looked pretty good against the Bulls. We ended up coming out on top, regardless of our guys being tired for half of the game. And we come out on top 86-79 in the final game that I played in the season. I simmed to the end after that. We looked pretty good, and the Bulls won 40 games, so I guess that's saying maybe we could have won some more games. We'll have to improve this offseason, and at least we'll get a good draft pick and get probably a top 5 pick. But at the end of the season, Steph Curry's the MVP. We won 29 games, which is bad. Luka won Rookie of the Year, Schroeder Sixth Man, Giannis Defensive Player, Aaron Gordon Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni is Coach of the Year. We didn't get anybody on All-NBA first, second, or third team, and the same can be said for all defensive first and second team. Troy Brown Jr. didn't play a whole lot this year, so he's not on all rookie first or second team either. So we'll go through the playoffs next episode and probably part of the offseason in the draft and see how we can improve for next season.